Hello YouTube, today I'll be doing another card trick tutorial. I call it Color Sorter. It's kind of a variation off of a couple different tricks I've seen. So first I'll demonstrate the trick and then I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so you walk up to the spectator and you tell them, okay, so I'm just going to go through here and get out a random red card and a random black card. It really doesn't matter whatever card you choose, just whatever you want to do. So then you say, okay, so now your goal is if you think it's a black card, you put it there. If you think it's a red card, go through and put it there. So, you know, you can just demonstrate just a little bit. It really doesn't matter. And so then you flip over the card and say, oh, look, well, I didn't do so good, so let's see how you can do. So they might decide to put the card here. They can put it there. It really doesn't matter where you put the cards. Okay, and you can just kind of stop whenever you want to stop. And then, so then you can tell them, okay, so let's make it a little more difficult. You can tell them you can go ahead and shuffle up the remaining cards. It's a little hard to do because there's not many cards left. But anyway, shuffle up the cards. Then say, okay, now I'll go through and get a black card and put it on this stack. And get a red card and put it on this stack. So then you say, okay, so from now on, you're going to put the red cards here in the stack, and then the black cards here in this stack. So straighten those up a little. Okay, so then you go through and go, you know, however you want to do it. You just go through the whole packet. I'm just going to divide them like that. Doesn't really matter. And so then you say, okay, so these that you thought were black, take them here. And then these that you thought were black, take them here. And then take the reds, like that, and like that. So then you can go through and you could say, okay, well there's the two marker cards, so let's turn those face over as well. And then spread the cards, and these are all red. See that? Every single card is red. Then, so if those are all red, then these must be all black. Okay, it's a pretty amazing trick, and it'll stun just about any spectator, but it requires a little bit of talking. You got to make them think what you're doing is legit when it's not so legit. It's a little sneaky. So what you do is you start with 3, 4, 5, 6 cards on top of the deck, just red and black in random order on top of the deck, just like that. So next you say, okay, so you go through and then see I have all the red cards on the bottom and all the black cards on the top, and then your 6 random cards on top of the black cards. So you just go through and you choose a random black card and a random red card. Doesn't matter. Just don't choose them from the 6 that you put on top. It's kind of common sense, but you know, whatever. So when you demonstrate, you do 6 cards. You can do 3 here, whatever, it doesn't matter. I just do 3 in each. So then you say, okay, well let's see how I did. And so you try to get it wrong to make yourself look bad. And so then you put these up. Now what you're going to do is you hand the deck to the spectator. You tell them don't look at the cards, and just if you think it's a black, deal it there. If you think it's a red, deal it there. Okay, now start counting. Now after they deal down 21 cards, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. After they deal down 21 cards, if you look through the packet, you'll see there's 1 black card and all the rest are red cards. You don't show them that. So you straighten up the piles like that, and straighten up this pile like that. So now if you look, these are all black, and then these are all black too. So then now you let them shuffle it up, however they want to shuffle it. So then you go through, and while you're looking at the packet, you take out the last black card and put it right there, and then you take out a random red card and put it right there. Now tell them to do the opposite. Red cards right here, black cards right here. So then they go through, and so they deal down the rest of the deck however they want. Doesn't matter. And so then this is when you got to talk. You got to make them think that they chose this. So then you say, okay, well you thought these were black, which is true. These are all black. That's what they put down in the beginning. So you straighten up that pile. Now this is the tricky part. You pick up this pile that's on top of the red that in reality it was supposed to be red, but it's not. So you pull out the marker card and that stack, just like that, to make it look like, oh, these are all supposed to be red. Stack them up. You can talk your way through it. There's little slides that you can do to get the cards in the right places. But I found it's easier. People don't usually pay attention enough to notice. So then you go through and turn the marker cards face down. And then really the effect is pretty amazing when you spread all the cards. And they're all the color that it shows. Go through, turn over the marker cards. And there it is. I really like the trick. It's not really an impromptu trick. You got to spend some time getting it set up. But it's really worth it. The effect is amazing. Thanks. Like and subscribe to my channel. And give me some comments. Thanks.